Hello my dear students, this is plus 1 accounts class. We have started the cash book last week, chapter 11 in your book, and we have discussed about the single column cash book, double column cash book. We have done the practice also of the questions related to this single column and double column cash book. Now one cash book is left, that in your syllabus, petty cash book. What is petty cash book and how it is prepared? Today we will discuss about this. Okay, let's start. Open your book. Petty cash book. What is petty cash book? In petty means small expense. In every business there are too many small expense like a cup of tea, a pen, a register, to pay the carriage of rupees 50, rupees 10, rupees 20, for the stationery, for the postage expense, 20, 30 rupees postage expense. If we mention all these small expense in single column or double column cash book, then our cash book will be too much lengthy. So for these small expenses, one separate cash book is prepared, that is petty cash book. In petty cash book, we will record all the small expense, mostly which are less than 100. That expense are recorded in the petty cash book. What is the basic rule behind the petty cash book? That at the starting of month, one fixed amount was given to the petty cashier. One person was appointed to pay off these small expenses and keep the record of all these small expenses. At the starting of month, one fixed amount, say 1000 or 500, that is given in the question. That fixed amount will given to the petty cashier to pay off the small expenses during the month. So after that petty cashier pay all the small expenses from that fixed amount and keep record all the expenses, and at the end of month he find out the balance, that how much money is with that petty cashier. Say 500 he has received at the starting of month, and in whole month rupees 450 he has paid to pay the little small expenses. Then 50 rupees are left at the end of month with the petty cashier. Then again 450 was given to him. So in the starting of next month, total money was with him again rupees 500. Then again he paid the small expenses from that 500. So like this, so okay. So what is the perform of petty cash book? Petty cash book, first of all you will keep the heading. Two parts are there of the petty cash book. One part is this is the half part, and this is the another half part. In first half part, record of receipt and payment are made, and in second part, the total payment are in the which category, that are recorded. This is known as analysis of the payment. So first we will discuss about the first half part. This side is debit and this side is credit. This is the first half part, here to this line. First column is of amount received. Every petty cashier receives the amount once in month. It's on first date of every month. Say on 1st March, he received rupees 500 as we discussed to cash account. In particular column, it will be written that to cash account, that 500 received by the petty cashier. After that, all the recording related to the payments. Like on 1st March, whichever is paid by wages, 100 rupees wages as paid. Then on 2nd March, for a pen will come in the stationery, 50 rupees pen. On 3rd March, give to the 50 rupees for the carries of one box, then buy carries. Like this, all the payments will recorded only in one column, by this, and amount will be written in the total payment column. In receipt column, only one amount will keep record at the first date of every month. After that, all the payments are recorded in this payment column. And where we are paying, why we are paying, that will be recorded in the particular column. There is only one particular column in petty cash book. Fine. We will record all the payments. Okay. Like this. Now total is this 450. This is, we will write here, total payments. Fine. Now we will find out the balance. 500 minus 450. Balance is rupees 50. How much balance we are having? Rupees 50. What we will write here? By balance carried down. Now total is this 500 and here also total 500. Like this we close the petty cash book. Okay. And now what we will write in the second part of petty cash book? Analyze of the payment. Which type of payment we have done, we will write in that column. Like we have paid wages, then we will write 100 in wages column. We have paid stationery, then stationery of 50 rupees we will write in the stationery column. We have paid 50 rupees for carries, it will come in the carries column. We have paid bus fare or any taxi fare, then by taxi fare we will write here. We have paid rupees 100 for the taxi. The taxi fare, bus fare, that is known as conveyance. That we will write in the conveyance expense. We have bought tickets, yeah, courier. We have done any courier. Then by courier services, rupees 100 we have given to the courier. We will write in the total payment also and analyze of payment also. It means that we will get how much total amount we have paid for the wages, how much total amount of paid for the postage, and how much of the stationery, how much of the convenience. We will divide this 450 rupees in 6 columns. If any amount will not come in these 5 category, then we will write this in miscellaneous expense. Fine. Like a cup of tea we have purchased. For the tea payment we have done, then we will, what we will write here? By refreshment, 10 rupees we have paid for cup of tea. Then this we will write in the miscellaneous expense. Then after that we will total all the column. And total of all the columns should be equal to the 450. Fine. So this is the format of petty cash book. 2 parts are there. One is for the recording receipt and payment, and second part is for the analyzer of payment. That in for which category we have paid. One column of particular. First entry of every petty cash book is of receipt to cash account, how much money we have received. Another, after that all entries are related to the payment. which type of payment we have done, we will write here in particular column, and how much amount we have paid, that we will write in the total payment column. Then at the end, total receipt and total payment. Then difference of total receipt and total payment will be treated as a balance carried down. After that, when next month on 1st April we are having 50 rupees, then on 1st April we will write to balance brought down 50 rupees. Then on 1st April, what we will write? To balance brought down 50 rupees. And again we will receive to cash account. This we will write on 1st April. 450 rupees again we will receive. Okay, now we have 500 as we are having the 1st March. Then again same process, payment in the next month of petty cash book we will continue same like this. Okay, so let's do one question related to petty cash book. So students, open your book. We will do the 17th illustration of petty cash book. Prepare a petty cash book from the following transaction. The impressed amount, that amount received at the starting of month is known as impressed amount. Okay. So in 1st Jan, amount received to cash account 10,000. Okay. This is the impressed amount that at the starting of every month this amount should be with the petty cashier. Okay, after that we will record all the payments that is given to you. On again 1st Jan we have paid cartage, then buy cartage. Amount is 250. In total payment column we will write, and in carriage or cartage same thing is there. Then in carriage or cartage we will write in this column. Okay, then wages 700 rupees, by wages 700, in wages column we will write. Okay, 2 times we will write, one in payment column and second in that which type of payment is this. Okay, then on 3rd Jan bus fare, then by bus fare we will write, and amount is 100. This will come in the conveyance charges in front of this. Then postage, same on 3rd Jan, postage, by postage, that we will write in the postage column, amount is 300. Okay, the next on refreshment for employee 400, by refreshment for employee 400, and it will come in the miscellaneous expenditure. Okay, date of this is 4th Jan. Now on 6th Jan, courier charges, amount is 150. That will come in the postage. Okay, postage and courier charges. Then on 8th, refreshment of customer, 8th Jan, refreshment of customer, amount is 600, and it will come in the miscellaneous expenditure. Fine. Now on 10th Jan, cartage, carriage and cartage, it's 400. That will come in the carriage and cartage column also. Then on 15th, Jan taxi fare to manager. This is the amount is 800 and conveyance charges. Okay. So we will write all the payments two times, one in the total payment and which type of payment, with which category of this payment, write in that column also. Okay. Then after that, on 18th Jan, stationery, buy stationery 700. We will write in the stationery column. We will make only 6 column. You can't make that 5, 4, 7, 8. Okay. That 6 column are fixed. If any expense will not come in these 5 category, then we will write that expense in the miscellaneous. Miscellaneous means different type expense. Okay. After stationery, bus fare 50 rupees. Buy bus fare. Inconvenience column 50 rupees. It's on 20th Jan. Now on 22 Jan, buy wages. Amount is 300. Again 600 buy wages. It's on 25th Jan. Both we will write in the wages column also. 300 and 600. Now postage 1000. Buy postage. (27 Jan). Now on 29 Jan, 30th Jan and 31st Jan. On 29 Jan, entertainment expense amount is 800 and entertainment expense, it will not come in the any category, so that we will write in the miscellaneous expenditure. Okay. That 1000 rupees of postage. Then laundry expense 600 rupees. By laundry expense, that will also come in the miscellaneous expenditure. It's lengthy but too easy. Okay. Then lock purchase 500 lock purchase. Then you will write buy lock purchase. That will also come in the miscellaneous expenditure. Fine. So we have prepared the petty cash book. Now you will find out that how much total payment we have done in full month. You will write here at the end total payment. That total payment, it will come 8250. Total payment is 8250. Okay, I will write here 8250. Okay. Then after that, you will find out the balance. We have received 10,000 at the starting of month and we have paid total amount 8250 at the end of month. Now we have balance. I should rub this. On 31st Jan, we will find out the balance. You will write here total payments. Then balance carried down. 10,000 minus 8,250. It will come 1750. Then write again total 10,000 and here also total 10,000. So close the petty cash book. And after that, you should do the total of all these column also. Like total of this is 1600, 700, 700. It's a basis of 1600. Okay, and total of this is 1450, and total of this is 700, total of this is 950, total of this is 650, and total of miscellaneous expenditure is 2900. Okay, so this is the petty cash book format, and one question we have discussed, that how to make the petty cash book. Okay, if you can write the open the next month petty cash book, then on 1st Feb you will write, first of all you will write here on 1st Feb to balance brought down, इसी के नीचे आप लिख दोगे. ओके, 1st Feb to balance brought down we are having 1750, that you will write on this side. Okay, you will write here 1750, this amount we are having. Now again on 1st Feb we will receive to cash account how much amount that we have paid last month, 8250. Okay, now again total amount we have at the starting of next month 1st Feb rupees 10,000. Okay, okay, you can write at the end of this when you find out the balance brought down, then after that on 1st Feb you can write that balance BD is 1750. Balance BD means that amount of previous month that we have after the payment of Jan month. Then again we will receive that total payment we have done of the previous month 8250, that again we will receive that amount. Now total we have same amount, impressed amount, that is 10,000. Now from that 10,000 we will make the payment of Feb month. Okay, so this is all about the petty cash book. Only 3-4 questions are there in your book, so you should complete 16, 15, 16 and 17. Only 3 questions are there in your book, petty cash book. So today your homework is complete that 3 questions. Okay, then in next week on Monday there will be test of this full chapter cash book. So prepare for the test, do all the examples again. That 3 days you are having, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday, 4 days you are having to prepare the chapter cash book. On Monday there will be test of this full chapter cash book. Okay, thank you, have a nice day.